take little booty bitches, a hot girl summer now.
Hey, bad bitch taste like cherry, kiwi, real big TDD, double DDs.
Hey babies, and welcome back to another video. Period. If y'all new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to become one of my blue babies today. Period. In today's video, I'm giving y'all middle school advice. I noticed on like one of my videos, the emergency kit video, I noticed that I had a few 5th graders, 7th graders, and people that just weren't really going to high school yet. So I decided to give, you know, a middle school advice video. Basically, let's just hop right into it. I got a few things in my notes. Most of the stuff is like all over the place. It's not really set in like categories. They're never really set in categories. I just, you know, whatever that comes to the dome, I put it in the notes and we go from there. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off. So the first thing is to wake up early and eat breakfast. Sometimes if you wake up early, you can get more stuff done. You don't really have to rush eating breakfast. You don't want to go to school hungry because that's just the worst. Your stomach growling in the middle of class, that's the worst ever. Like, it really is. So try to either bring your breakfast with you, eat your breakfast at home, or just try to bring like little snacks and stuff to school. The next thing is to set your goals for the school year, like what you want to get into, what you want to volunteer in, what your grades, you want your grades to look like, what you want your progress report and report card to look like. The next one is to get involved. Getting involved in sports, groups. You can get involved in just different stuff, just so that way it can help you in the long run. Middle school sports and high school sports are different, but I say that middle school sports get you prepared for high school sports because it's like, you know, it's training. So it's best to get it done middle school. That way you already have the experience or the beginning part of the experience or whatever. So in high school, it'll be a little more easier for you because you already learned it. Same like cheerleading, basketball, football. They just have a lot of little stuff in middle school. So just get involved, and it'll also help with like the school year period. Like, school can be boring, it can be stressful, it can be draining. So getting involved and doing something throughout the school year, it'll help you be less bored in school. The next one is to stay out of drama. I don't really have to get into that. Everybody should know why they shouldn't be in drama. It's draining and irritating and annoying, and everybody just always in your face, and that's just irritating. The next thing is to do the assignments the day that you get them. If you do the assignments the day that you get them, it'll be easier, it'll be faster, it'll be quicker. Last minute isn't really good because you tend to forget. But if you do the assignments when you get them, you'll get them done, and you won't have to worry about doing them days from now or trying to remember that you have an assignment due. The next thing is to get close with your teachers. Your teachers are the ones who grade your work, who put your grades in. If you get close with your teachers, then they know you, not really personally, like don't really tell them like your business, but get close to them where like you feel comfortable with them and you know that they're gonna look out for you when you need them to look out. And sometimes, to be honest with y'all, all the teachers aren't always, you know, just straightforward. They cut cards and all of that. If you don't get what I mean by that, teachers also look for the easy way out. When you get close to teachers, they do a lot for you. Next thing is get extra credit every chance you get. You can either ask for the extra credit or you can make up work for extra credit. Ask your teacher, what can you do for extra credit? Any of that. The next thing is to make friends, but choose them wisely. Next is don't be afraid to ask for help. It's okay to ask for help. Not everybody, and like I say this all the time, not everybody know everything. You don't come out the womb knowing everything. So it's okay to ask for help, and teachers kind of expect that. So it's kind of like if you ask for help, the teacher's gonna remember that, oh yeah, she asked for help. The next thing is to speak up when you don't understand something. A teacher just likes when you speak up because it just shows them that you are ready to learn, that you want to learn. The next thing is it is okay to want a tutor or to ask for a tutor. It's just gonna help you in the long run. Like, sometimes in big classrooms you can't really learn as much because there are distractions everywhere. So sometimes whatever you can't learn in class, you can learn from a tutor. Next thing is to take notes. Just take your notes. Everybody knows why you should take notes, because some days you're gonna have quiz, some days you're gonna have homework, some days you're gonna have classwork, just assignments, essays, all this and the third. Sometimes at the end of the class, the teacher might ask you like, what did you learn? Or in class, y'all might have like little assignments that you have to do. You want to have notes for all of those situations, because if you don't have the notes, more than likely you're gonna fail. Next thing is to get binders, or you can do dividers, or you can just do folders for each of your classes. So say you have 7 classes. If you don't want to buy binders, because I know sometimes they can be expensive, you don't have to buy 7 binders. You can buy like 7 folders or like 7 notebooks, or the dividers. I think they come in 5. I think it's like a 5-pack. I don't know, but dividers, they come in packs. So you like you can buy 1 binder, and then you'll have dividers in your binder, and then you have the class on the divider, and then it lets you know where the work is. It'll keep you more organized, if y'all don't get what I'm saying. Next thing is, don't wait till the last minute to do assignments and essays and projects. When you wait till the last minute, you're rushing and you can't really put in the full effort because it's being rushed. It's last minute. So try to do it like really early, or try to do it when you first get it. The next one is to buy a planner, so that way you can plan when you want to do your assignments or when assignments are due. Next thing is, do not share your locking combination. Your lock combination is your personal everything. That's why when you go to school, they give you your locking combination, not you and 3 other people, or you and 2 of your friends. Nah, they give it just to you. When I went to school, some people has shared lockers with like their friends and stuff, but in middle school, you don't always have the same friends. You don't keep the same friends. Your friends switch up, you switch up. You just never know. Sometimes you see the true colors in people and no longer want to hang out with them, etc. It happens. It's the fucking world. It just happens, and it don't just happen in school. It happen in life, period. So things happen. You might outgrow this person. Like, the person might outgrow you. You no longer just want to hang out with each other. Y'all might not click the same no more. Like, you just never know. So sharing your locker and giving out your locker combination can cause things. So like, if you're sharing it with a friend, you never know if that friend will be your friend the whole time y'all here. Let's just give a scenario. Y'all friends, y'all sharing lockers, y'all no longer friends, but now she got your locker combination. She might be friends with a whole another group of people. She might not even fuck with you at all. Say you got anything in your locker, or say that she know that you put certain things in your locker. Like, sometimes you can put your phone in your locker, because sometimes teachers don't want phones. You can put your purse in there, your wallet. You just never know. Jackets, shoes. I always had a pair of shoes, maybe an outfit, just in case I was going somewhere after school. I always had everything in my locker. So with you sharing your locker, y'all not friends no more, cool, whatever. She can get a combination to somebody else, and that somebody else can go in your locker and take whatever that's in your locker. Sometimes you just never know what people be thinking sometimes. So it's just best not to share your locker combination. That's your privacy. Keep it your privacy. Next thing is to memorize your schedule, because it's going to be easier. So in middle school, just memorize your schedule, just so that way you know by heart where you need to be and what time you need to be there. Next thing is to ignore bullies and peer pressure. It's just going to bring you down, and it's draining, period. Next is to learn your way around the school. The bells aren't as long as you think that they are. Like, they're not. You'll literally have like 10 to 15 minutes to get to class. So you'll have to, so say your class is all the way on, like say your class, like I said, got 3 levels. Say your class that you're leaving from is on the last level, the first level, the bottom level, right? But your next class is all the way on the 3rd level. It's shortcuts to get to the class. I'm pretty sure it is. It's different stairwells and everything else. Learn the school, so that way you making it to class on time. If you don't know the school, you're gonna be running around like a chicken with his head cut off because you can't find your class. So it's best to learn the school building, so that way you know which stairwell is gonna get you there faster, which way should you go, and etc. It's just gonna make it easier. You won't be late. And sometimes teachers be petty. You late, you ain't getting in the classroom unless you got a note. And then it's like, damn, why am I getting a note? The teacher know when I left the class. So how you know she gonna write me a note? Or how you know he gonna write me a note? The next one is relationships can wait. It's middle school, baby. But it's up to you. If you want a relationship, or if you really like somebody, then do you. But don't fall too deep, and don't think y'all about to go and get married. And you know, like I said, shit happens. It's not going to be peaches and cream the whole time. The next thing is to participate in class if you're comfortable. If you're comfortable with getting up and speaking in class, do that. You can get extra credit for getting up and speaking in front of class. So I'm gonna just go ahead and say, even if you nervous about it, still get up and do it, because some teachers are the teachers where it's like you don't have a choice to get up and participate. You have to get up and participate, or you just get a 0. So why not just get up, get it out the way, get comfortable with it, so that way when you get to that teacher that's like, no, you must participate in front of the class, you won't be as nervous because you already did it a few times. The next thing is to buy a lot of pencils, and don't let anybody use your lead pencils. 9 times out of 10, you will not get your pencils back. Next thing is don't skip class. You'll miss out on important information, and more than likely if you skipping, you can't really have a slip or absent notice for that because you was in school, you just decided to skip. So more than likely you won't have a note for that. So without a note, most teachers don't let you make up any work. The next thing is to be on time your first day. Teachers remember the ones who are on time their first day. Come prepared on your first day. Teachers remember who came prepared on their first day. The next thing is pack your bag the night of, well, or the night before. Yeah, pack your bag the night before school. It's already packed. That's the last thing that you'll have to worry about. You just grab it and go. You won't be wasting time on that. And lastly, make sure to put your assignments in your bag when you're done with it. Like your homework assignments when you're at home, your homework assignments, any classwork assignments, any assignments that you had to do when you got home. Just make sure that you put them in your bag or in your folder and then put it in your bag right when you're finished, because it's not really a habit, but it does happen when you leave your work at home. So it's just best to just know that you're putting it in your bag, or to put it in your bag, just because it'll be easier for you. You know that when you go back to school, you'll have it. So that's it. I hope that I gave y'all a little bit of something. Like I said, I am a high school graduate. I graduated 2020, so some things I can't really remember. If I do remember things on a later, then I will gladly do another video like this for y'all. And if y'all do want another video like this, just let me know. I'll be glad to do one. And yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure that you come back for more videos, and when you come back, make sure you bring a friend, period, because we lit always. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Big booty bitch ain't little booty bitch. It's a hot girl summer now.
Ay, bad bitch taste like cherry, kiwi, real big titty, double DDs.